Lord have mercy, Jesus. I almost missed y'all, child. I forgot that I was supposed to come up here and be talking to y'all. Now, how could I forget this? We've been doing this for the past what 2, 3 years at this point on Saturday nights at 8 at 9:15. I mean, how the heck I'm gonna get up here and say I almost forgot to get up here and get y'all this? Now, how that happen? And another thing, how is it that it's 54 of y'all but only 20? I ain't hearing none of y'all until y'all get the likes up. Okay, period. I know y'all fucking lying. I can't never get up here and just give y'all a proper greeting. I always gotta cuss y'all the hell out. And then y'all want to complain about getting cussed out. Well, then like up the live. And it wouldn't be nothing for me to say. See, I'll be all smiles then. The hell? Hold on, y'all. To be honest with y'all, I'm still getting things set up. Because I really did. Like I was just chilling. And I'm just plugging in my lights. But for real, I was honestly chilling. Like I was finna call trade over here and some more. And I was like, wait a minute. I can't do none of this shit. I gotta call them. You know what I'm saying? I got to call the T subs and the T squad and all them, child. I gotta call them. If I don't cuss y'all out, it wouldn't be alive. You right about that. Okay. You is right about that. All right, y'all. We 44 minutes in. Well, 44 minutes. Y'all know what I mean. 4 minutes and 50 something in. Y'all still got some time. Go on ahead and make y'all drinks or whatever the case may be. Twist y'all blood. Hurry up and finish sucking them off, girl. It shouldn't take you that long. You superhead. Junior. All right. Y'all superhead junior. It shouldn't take y'all that long to suck them off, make them skeet, and get them the hell out of there. All right, cause I'm gonna see what I got for y'all. I'm gonna see what I got for y'all. I might have something for y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see what I got for y'all. If I got something for y'all for this episode, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Cause y'all know I don't want nobody coming up in here hotlling that it was lazy or whatever the fuck it was they said. Let me see. I need the bitch bath fan. I need that for Mellow Mellow. I got to get the bitch bath fan. I need it for Mellow Mellow. I need the bitch bath fan for Mellow Mellow, Tisha, Stormy, Nell, Chris. Damn, ain't nobody saved. Kimmy. Do I gotta get Kimmy some? Do Kimmy gotta hit the I don't know. You might, Kimmy. I don't know. You and maybe. We'll see by the time I get to you. Um But for sure, Mellow Mellow, she top of the list. T Tisha, Nell, Chris, Stormy. Yeah, I got the bitch back fan for all y'all. Um, let me see. Uh, let me see. Do I need the shade? I might. Do I need messy? Was anybody being messy? Nah, not really. Won't too much mess by way of mess going on. Now, mess is gonna happen next week. Okay, mess gonna happen next week. Nah, I don't need this. I think it's this. Yeah, this. I need this. All right. I think I got what I need. What's good, y'all? What's good? Y'all like my little Christmas shirt? Just hear them sleigh bells ringling, jingling too. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Okay? Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling on you. Hey, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Who sang it? What is it and who sang it? Put it in the chat. Who is it? What is it? Put it in the chat. What's good, Just Patches? You said doing way too much? Child. Look at all you old ass hoes talking about some TLC. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all always want to know everything. Mm, 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 mm. That's your era. I bet it was. I told y'all. I told y'all around that time, especially that year, y'all was walking across high school stage, college stage, was already pregnant with your oldest child, married to your first husband. That's what a lot of y'all had going on back in that era. You know, around that time, I was a little boy. You understand me? But you know, whatever. Whatever. That's y'all business. We 9/11. Shout out to the 9/11 folk. But we 9/11 in, so I'm finna get started in a few. So yeah. What am I looking for? Oh, okay. Around that time, y'all was running numbers with Macaroni Tony on the block and all of them. Like y'all had a lot going on back then. I was a little boy. Okay. Right. Knee high to a grasshopper. Okay. All right, y'all. We 10 minutes in. So yeah. First of all, shout out to TLC. That was Sleigh Ride by TLC. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Um. Anyway, but I listen. I'm a whole boy, Damon, and even I couldn't hit that T-Bars register. Shout out to her, Tony Braxton, and all of the rest of them that sang down there. Like that's for that. Two, Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 6, episode 27. Peace be no. Peace before the storm. I was about to say peace be still. I wish. Okay, I wish. Um, so yeah, like I said, a couple of folk gonna get this fan. But y'all already know. Y'all, Shiro, Mellow, she on the top of the list. Okay. She finna get this good work first with this fan. Okay, I want to make that clear. She finna get it first. Period. She's finna get it. Point blank, period. All right. So I don't want to hear nothing in the comments about why this, why that, why that, why this. Can't nobody feel away because I'm gonna get other folk. I'm gonna get other folk. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna wear her ass out when we get there with this good thing. Um, but I'll let y'all know when we get there. Okay. I'll let y'all know when we get there. Anyway, Lord, Mellow, we ain't been here in a hot minute. I miss it. Okay. I miss it. But you know what? I ain't even gonna do YouTube. I ain't gonna do YouTube. Because if I do you bad, then that means I'm gonna have to give Kimmy a whole lot. All right, Kimmy saved you. Thank her. Okay, all you mellow mutts out there and you melody stands, thank Kimmy. All right, because she the reason why I'm only get her a little bit. You know, she gonna get it. Any anyway, and that's down on that. Anyway, just forewarning y'all now. Anywho, so Kimmy and Maurice is in the new office with Micah. Scott. Y'all know he another Scott brother. I ain't know he did construction. I really didn't. Somebody told me that man was a pastor. Well, he probably do both. I don't know. But you know, I whatever. It was good to see you, my hopefully don't nobody want to go and try to dig up nothing that you got going on because you didn't do a goddamn thing at all. You came in, you did a small little yang yang on the cameras dealing with the Scots and the Scots business, because whenever somebody dealing with the Scots come on TV, everybody all of a sudden got all their business, and then all their business is all over social media. So hopefully that won't happen to him because he didn't do anything. Um, Anywho, so she brings up how she needs more help from Maurice about her time with Tisha and them getting their coochie sting, and how Tisha was taking a pregnancy test, and Maurice seems to feel like it was more to the story. Now y'all know I love Kimmy and Maurice Poo down, but that's what I gave y'all. Okay, let me play her again. That's what I gave y'all because that's honestly really what I was doing while all of that was going on at first. And then once y'all started expounding on other things, then y'all got interested. All right. So I appreciate y'all for that. Okay. Um, Listen, Maurice, it ain't nothing to the story. All right, Tisha ass is not damn pregnant. All right. And if she is pregnant, it's because she cheating on my husband, which is fine. Now I need the messy fan, which is fine. But you ain't supposed to go out here and get damn pregnant, Letitia. Haven't you learned anything from me? Did I go out here and get pregnant with Marcel? No, not at all. I got more respect and class and tact for myself, child. Joyceanne raised me right. Like, what you mean, girl? You ain't supposed to leave and come back with a damn baby unless that's your damn hut. Well, it ain't. He ain't because it wouldn't be from damn Marcel, Tisha. You know. Um, I mean, I don't know, girl. Since I just said that out loud, Lord, now I need her. Since I said that out loud, Letitia, I don't know, honey. Kind of with Marcel, if that was the case, yeah, get a DNA test ASAP because he had that vasectomy about 4 years ago, child. It ain't a situation as if he just got it and then she had sex and then it was a whole Peter and Amina situation. You know what I mean? So it's just like, then you talking about you still sick? Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't know, friend. That's your business, Tisha. We ain't even got there yet, but oh well. That's what they talked about. That's how I feel about that. But other than that, it was really nothing else to really talk about. I mean, honestly, it was really nothing else to really talk about. Yeah. She thinks that she should tell Marceau about her taking a pregnancy test. I mean, maybe. What do y'all think? I mean, it ain't like he ain't gonna see it any goddamn way because is he gonna see it on the show? So it ain't like he ain't never gonna know. But I mean, what do y'all think? Do y'all agree that she should go on ahead and tell her or whatever? I don't know. Y'all let me know. So Stormy pulls up on Letitia down the black and to see if she could get her and Kiki to talk. Stormy, listen. Stormy, I love you to pieces, friend. Stormy, I love you down, baby, and it ain't never no shade with me, but you need to find you some business. All right. You really need to go and busy yourself somehow, some way, Stormy, because at this point, girl, like I'm just gonna be real and I'm just gonna be honest. And Stormy, I love you down, boo, but you also know I'm gonna be honest. You ain't got nothing much going on, child. That's why you trying to make it your business to try to get Kiki and Letitia to talk. Why do you care? I agree with Tisha when she said, I understand that you and Kiki are budding or getting to know each other. That's fine. You could be friends with her. You have your friendship with her. You have your friendship with me. And that's how it can go. And I agree with that. Like, why is you trying to take it upon yourself to try to get them two to talk? It ain't your business. It ain't your family. You ain't even been around long enough to care like that. Like you acting like you known them since childbirth. You acting like y'all went to school together and shit. Like, girl, and I lay you down, Stormy, but you shouldn't care that much. All right. And I agree with the people. Listen, I agree with the people on Twitter, friend, when they said you need to find you some business, girl. Because that's what the people are saying. You need to find you some business. Okay. And I agree, Stormy. You know I love you to pieces, baby, but I agree with the people. You need to go and busy yourself real quick. I'd rather see you outside arguing with Black Titanic. Why couldn't that happen while the cameras was rolling? That would have made you real interested, Stormy. See, I'd have been here for that. Tisha bringing up a bachelor trip that Marceau took with some other niggas while she took a trip to Vegas, and then Stormy being messy, talking about Columbia is where a lot of brothels be at, and so on and so such. I don't know. Maybe it is. I never met. I don't know. Maybe it is. I never met. But I mean, I don't know, Letitia. You need to think big. Like you took a regular degular schmegular to Vegas, and my husband went to damn Columbia. Okay, he needed a passport. Like, why couldn't you go someplace where you needed a passport? Like, you just decided to hit up Vegas. Couldn't have been me. Oh, you going to Colombia? Oh, okay. Well, I would have been going to the Maldives or the Dubai, or I would have chartered a yacht through the Greek islands, a son like that. Like, that's what me and my girls would have did. Okay, have fun in Colombia. Bring me back some cigars. Okay, I'll bring you back a baguette or a biscotti or something from Greece or London or Paris or wherever my cloud decide to stop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have did. Child, I don't know. But I get listen, it don't matter to her. She say she don't care. Basically, she trusts her. Well, she trusts him. Can I ask y'all a question? And we just talking. Do y'all believe Letitia when she says she trusts him? Or do y'all feel like Letitia is just playing up an act? I really want to know. Do y'all believe Letitia? Do y'all really believe Letitia when she says she believes Marshall, when she believes this, she believes that, and blah 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 blah? Or do y'all believe that it's just something that she's just putting on with, or so on and some such? Like basically, she's just staying until she can get what she can get out of this situation. I'm just asking. I don't know. Absolutely not. Tisha is acting to keep her family together. Letitia don't want to be proven wrong, so she keeps the lie alive. Yes, she trusts him, which is why they still together. Nope, child. I don't believe Letitia. She putting on the front, child, because she acts about every occasion instead of immediately saying it's bull. Child, she is definitely putting up an act. She trusts her husband. That's her marriage, and she has the right to trust. Well, nope. All right, I'm just asking. Moving on, cause I ain't got time for nobody to think I'm flipping. I ain't flipping. I've always called out Letitia and Marceau bullshit, but I'm still a Scot. I love them. Like they're my people. I love the Scots. Like I do. I find them very entertaining. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like they actually entertained me this episode, especially in the last episode. How the hell y'all gonna show up an hour and a half late? But Stormy, you gonna get the bitch back fan for that again too. You and Mr. Beasley. Cause there ain't no way in hell I would have stayed there a whole hour and a half late. But at the end, I wouldn't have did it. Especially because Stormy left any damn way. We'll get there. So Stormy suggests that they do a double date. Yeah, we'll get there. So Stormy brings up the copy and paste situation, and Stormy feels like Letitia owes her apology because when it happened, people were making YouTubers, you know, the mellow mutts around there, was making videos throwing shade at her and throwing her products up under the bus and so on and such. You know, some Tisha, this is what Marceau was talking about in the episodes a while back when you was asking him to name a time where you didn't take accountability. And then he named the time where you didn't. Yeah, he can add this to this too. Because at the end of the day, yes, you put it off on the printer people or whatever, okay. But at the end of the day, that's still your business. Like, why didn't you do a proofread? Like, why? My thing is, why would you just leave anything like that up to chance? Why wouldn't you go behind the people like I remember, like my mama did stuff like that all the time, where she had to make a whole bunch of copies of something or whatever, or when she had to, because my mama used to type like programs and stuff like that for a lot of people. Like she would have me proofread, my brother proofread, my sister-in-law proofread, other people proofread. When my daddy was alive, she'd let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't just do it and then it just was what it was, and then she just put it off and blah blah blah. Like y'all get my drift. What's good, Dion? I don't know, Tisha. Like, I just felt like at the end of the day, while yeah, you know, it may have been them. I do feel like you should have took some accountability at the end of the day because it got past you and it's your product. You should have proofread it, and if you would have saw that that situation was what it was. And you would have been like, hell to the no, no, to the no, no, no. And you would have corrected that. A popular opinion podcast, that's cute. Letitia said out of her mouth, she doesn't feel like she owes her an apology because she didn't do anything. It was the printer people or whatever the case may be. My thing is, fine, you don't have to owe her an apology, but you should take some accountability for that situation for not proofreading the product before you decide to put it out for the masses to see. All right? That's all I'm saying. That's fine. But my thing is, if it's your product and it's your business and it's your website and you're paying somebody to do a job, why would you not go behind them and make sure that they did a thorough job that you're paying them to do? I think that would include still seeing you know, Canvas Beauty's policy and all of that in that. Like I just felt like if that's the case, whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Is it me? Y'all drop down in the comments. Maybe it's me. But I just feel like at the end of the day, if people was dragging her and bringing up both of y'all situations and so on and so forth, I mean, I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Fine. You know, I'm always wrong when it comes to this show. I'm wrong either way. I'm wrong when I call out the Scots. I'm wrong when I call out Mellow. Mellow, I'm wrong. So, you know, whatever. We're going to move on. So Chris pulls up on Nell and they talk about the situation with CJ. Can I just say I still feel the exact same way I felt about the Fletchers and how they handled that situation with Alexis. And can I be honest with y'all about something else? You know, I for me, again, listen. Thank you, love, for your cash app, boo. I don't know who sent it, but I see the icon. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. If anybody else would like to donate, honey, please feel free. Hold on, I gotta charge my phone up. Because I got a feeling a lot of people about to get mad. When I say this, I feel like I'm about to shake the table when I say this, but oh well. I don't think y'all need to be going putting depression on someone without them going to get a thorough evaluation from the doctor, the psychiatrist, the therapist, whatever, however it is y'all want to go do it. Somebody that's certified that can properly handle that situation, and then they could go on ahead to take the proper steps, you know, for it. Like y'all had the conversation, and you like, well, it just sounds like depression, and I think you depressed, and all of the rest of this stuff, and blah 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 blah. Like I really want CJ to go and get help and see if that is the case. I feel as though they need to do that before, you know, we just lean on that's what that is. But another thing, um, I feel like CJ got exactly what he wanted out of this situation, and that's not having to worry about the money. That's really what I feel like because that's basically what happened. Since Chris brought up the whole depression gate and how he driving around at night, threesome. And I'm not saying that he not. Listen, y'all, I'm not. He could very well be. I don't know, but for me, he already felt like he didn't owe them no damn money and he's supposed to get the damn dogs. And then he had this conversation with his daddy. His daddy decides to self diagnose him with depression. Then he comes back to Nell with the conversation. And then, out of all of that BS that Nell gave, she turns around and gives in and said, you know what? I'm not even going to ask him about the money no more. I don't, you know, again, I'm not saying that he couldn't very well be going through. Because I don't know. All right. All I'm saying is, I just feel like y'all don't need to be self-diagnosing that damn boy. Let the therapist or the psychiatrist do that and make that diagnosis. Like, I still feel like y'all need to stay on his neck about the money. I do. Listen, look, you can go to the doctor and let the doctor handle that, but at the end of the day, your depressed ass need to run me my 6 stats. All right. Now you can have all the depression you want, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna need my 6 stats. All right. After you get finished being depressed or whatever the case may be, you just make sure you hit me up so I can get my money. Thank you, Sean, for your cash app. Thank you. Keep up the good work. I will. Thank you for your cash app. That's what I would do. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna tell you something else. It still bothers me, just this huge level of concern and how he was y'all self-diagnosed him with depression. And then when you ran down what he said, why he don't come around no more, why he don't call people. But Alexis said the same thing down to the dinner. And y'all called her a professional victim. She's always the victim. She's always saying the same thing. And y'all shooed her away and her damn feelings. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, I'm just gonna be honest. For me, um, now I got a problem with you, and it's starting to make me look at you funny because you definitely treat that girl differently. And I feel like you do it because she's not your daughter. And I feel like you've always treated her like that. I felt like you treated her like that since the first day you met her. And Chris was just complicit in his silence, and he was just complicit and complacent and being with it. And it just was what it was. And then, I mean, because I just feel like your other son, Lance, don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Your son that's not Chris don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the same thing that your two kids that you got with Chris plus your niece daughter is getting. Like Lance is getting that, but Alexis isn't. Like I don't like and see y'all can get under my comments and say whatever the hell y'all want. But to me, something about that it's just funny to me. Okay, it's just funny to me. I'm sorry. Lance ain't Chris' child, but Lance is getting every damn thing. Alexis ain't your child, but she feels left out and been feeling left out. I don't know. But we gonna move on. We gonna move on. Um, Kia Simone read the situation down. She did. I see her review. Shout out to Kia Simone. I like her a lot. Shout out to Kia Simone. Um, I don't know. It's a little weird, but we gonna move on. So Kimmy invites Tisha and Mellow Mellow out for Manny's and Patties. Well, just Patties. And to talk and whatnot. So Kimmy says that steaming her pussy ain't helped her libido yet. She said it didn't help. Meanwhile, Tisha said her and my hubby been hunching like jackrabbits. I don't know if I all the way believe. Well, maybe. Maybe. I mean, you got it steamed, you got it freshened. You know, steaming is a lot like ironing. So, you steamed it, got some starch in it, or whatever the case may be. You ironed it up, or whatever the case. I don't know. Maybe it make it feel different. I wouldn't know, cause I ain't a heterosexual. I don't know. Any of my heterosexual men that's up in here, child, y'all let me know. If y'all girls ever did a Yanni steam or she steamed at home, does it make the coochie feel any different? Does it make you want to screw her more? I don't know. And I want to hear from the men. I don't want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from the men. Because y'all don't damn know. I want to hear from the men. He know what it felt like before and after. So I want to hear from the men. Do it feel differently than maybe it do. Maybe a shrink it or something. I don't know. I thought about doing the coochie steam, but if I did, I'd do it. I'd do it in the privacy of my own damn house, girl. I sit my ass on a big pot and sit my ass on my damn sit my ass right on my damn bike and stove top and steam the hell out this bush. You heard me, child? Child, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I would do it from my house. I wouldn't. I wouldn't venture off. Hey, Brandy. Yes, it absolutely do. Me and my husband had a great anniversary. Girl, don't you end up pregnant a damn again talking about something. You had a great anniversary. Happy anniversary. Tisha fine as fuck. I know Marcel in that thing. Okay. Nah, get some you could fit this into it in the shower. Uh-uh. I'm gonna get me my little steam pot or whatever the case, and I'm gonna put some water in there, put some vinegar in there, or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna sit my ass on my damn on my Viking because it get a lot more hot. I like a lot of steam. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit up there. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna steam her real good, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me. Y'all ain't gonna be able to take me. Watch what I tell y'all. What's good, prosperity? Anyway, get on that. So Tisha still hasn't told Marcel about her taking the pregnancy test yet. Dear Lord God Almighty. We just gonna pretend like this is really real. All right. We just gonna pretend like this is really real. Marcel. Tisha, why ain't you gonna tell him? I mean, granted, he gonna see it anyway. But why ain't you gonna tell him? I don't know, child. Do y'all think Letitia could be cheating on Marcel? I'm just asking because y'all know maybe that's why she's so unbothered by all of the rumors and the rumor mill and the things that people are saying. Maybe that's why she really don't care like that because she got her own little one too. She got her own little dirty piece of trade hidden somewhere downtown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm just asking. Because a lot of y'all say Tisha is putting on a dumb girl act, that she's a lot more smarter than what she let know. So that's why I'm asking. Could that be the reason why she just don't care like that? Because she doing her? I don't know. And it's catching up to her because now she got to run around here and holler about a pregnancy test. I don't know if this was real. Y'all got to pretend like this is real. See, this is why I don't like to do this with y'all because y'all always want to be honest about everything. Like if this was real, never mind. See, this is why I can't play with y'all. This is why I can't play with y'all. I just sat up here and said, if this was real, y'all was supposed to go off of that and play along. Like she not telling them because they ain't hunching. That's why she ain't telling him. Ooh, I ain't said that, Tisha. Prosperity thick girl it is. I just threw her all the way up under the bus. Oh well. It ain't like she ain't gonna see it. Can't nobody tell me men ain't approaching Letitia. I'm sure they are. Tisha's beautiful. I'm gonna move on because I'm being real messy. I'm a I won't Miss Wanda hit me up, child. I'm a move on. I'm just gagged. Anyway, I'm just being messy. I'm gonna move on. So Mellow shows up looking cute. I love what she showed up in. Um and she showed up. Hmm, Kimmy brings up her tad ass name changer ceremony and how she didn't get an invitation. And then, you know, she started going down this whole diatribe about how, she didn't want to make a big thing about it. And, it really wasn't that big of a deal. It really wasn't that deep. And, it was just really intimate. And she just wanted the closest people that was to her there and blah, blah, blah. And Kimmy's whole thing is, I mean, I hear you, but if you didn't want it to be a big thing, I'm sorry, I kind of agree with Kimmy with that. It's like you saying you don't want it to be a big deal, but then you had a placard all over your social media. Like, I just felt like, why not just put it in your close friends? And then you could just have the people who you want to see it see it. You saying you don't want to make a big deal about it, but you placarding it all over social media, like the folk ain't go see it. Then she gets under these professionals talking about, Oh, well, I just didn't want no confusion because, for the past, people was throwing shade and so on and so forth. And, I don't know if I really wanted to bring people around that was on the fence. It's like either, you with me or you not. Basically, is what she said. Basically, what she said is y'all Martell friend, y'all leisure suit friend. That's basically what she said. Y'all leisure suit friends. But see, with that, so are the Fletchers. They got an invite. I mean, to be clear, Nell couldn't wait to let Leisure Suit know about your name changing ceremony, about her going. And she couldn't wait to come to the name changing ceremony and let you know of the conversation that she had with your ex-husband. Y'all know the reason why all of y'all was there for that bullshit. I mean, I don't, Mel, for me, the reason why you gonna lightweight get it is because I really wish you just would have said, well, listen, we're not at that level, and that's why you didn't get an invite. I wish you would have just said that. I wish you would have been like, well, to be honest with you, Kimmy, I just don't feel as though me and you are at that level like we once was, so that's why you didn't get an invite. I'm telling you right now, Mellow, I would have went up for you a whole lot more had you just been honest. You went down this whole damn diatribe and you playing ring around the rosy with the words. Nah, just tell her. To be real, I just don't I don't view us what we once were. So that's why I didn't feel the need to send you an invite. It would have gave us a real good scene and y'all could have had genuine, real conversation. I mean, again, am I wrong? Okay, am I wrong? Like, I just feel like y'all love to call out the Scots and see, and y'all love to say they don't know how to be real. Why can't they just be real? Well, I'm asking the same of Mellow. Why can't she just be real? Cause girl, me and you, we ain't rocking like we once was, and that's why you wasn't there. That would have been a real good scene because y'all could have had a real good dialogue and a real good conversation could have been had. I'd have been here for it. Had you been honest, dear Lord God Almighty. I don't know. The irony is she invited the Fletchers and Nell was being messy, and that's what Mel wanted to avoid. Right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, I feel like Kimmy is in a rock and a hard place either way because she is a Scot by default. All right. She's a Scot by marriage. And so I feel like either way, people are always going to feel a way about Kimmy and have something to say about Kimmy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do Kimmy ride the fence? Let me think. Do I honestly think Kimmy ride the fence? I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, because she's called out Melody and she's called out Letitia. I don't necessarily feel as though she ride the fence when it comes between them. I mean, to me, to me. Now, if y'all feel as though she do, that's fine. But do I feel as though she ride the fence? To me, I don't think so because she calls them both out. She do, and she has. You know what I mean? I don't know, but Mellow, I would have appreciated you better had you just been open and honest and said what it was versus doing all of that extra yada yada that you always give. There, that's all I got for Mellow. See, y'all thought I was finna go in and let half. No, No, I told y'all, Kimmy saved her. No, I won't go in at like half, but she was gonna hear my mouth. Moving on, because everything else they talked about, I'm gonna be real. I went to go and get something, so I don't really know what happened. What I do know is that Letitia did apologize to Melody for making her feel as though, she had an issue with her when they was down working out. She said it had nothing to do with her. She was just over the situation and she was telling her feelings about the Expo. I'm sick of talking about that. Listen, at least you gave Mellow Mellow an apology. I mean, I did call you out for that, so I guess she does deserve an apology because I did call you out for that, Tisha. So fine. I'm glad that you gave her an apology or whatever. Hey T, you notice that when Mel be faking the funk, she be cheesing in the person's face. Yeah, she been like that since season 1. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that was really all that was that. I mean, it really wasn't nothing else to that scene. And then they went on the whole name changing thing, and then, Kimmy asked her son about the name. Look, I don't know because I didn't give a damn. Like, it don't matter. It happened. She took back her maiden name as she should, because the whole name ain't shit. So it just is what it is. Like, I don't. The whole name don't ring bells nowhere. While Leisure Suit running around here trying to act like Rogers ain't shit, nigga, your name ain't shit. Your name ain't shit. Your mama look like a drunk, a druggie, and just a stop. Because I live for Mama Merlene. Stop, T. T. Yeah, moving on. Moving on. Move, because y'all know I live for Mama Merlene. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Um, yeah, that was all that happened in that scene. So, because I'm not. I'm gonna leave Mama. Y'all know I live for Mama Merlene. Oh, you see, your mama almost caught a lot of strays behind you, Leisure Suit, because you killing me running around here trying to act like the Hulk name is something in Huntsville, Alabama. Like you killing me with that. Moving on. So the Beasleys, y'all know, the Still, slash Beasleys, and the Scotts have date night. Not even. Thank you, Love Bug, for your PayPal, boo. I totally appreciate it. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much, baby. I'm glad you're enjoying the live, friend. Thank you so much for your PayPal, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you, love. If anybody else like to donate, feel free, honey. This is the last part. Anyway, so the Beasleys and the Scotts have date night. First of all, there wouldn't have been a scene because I would have been, listen, they could have been 15 minutes late and I would have been putting on grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket out the door. Like I would have been ready to go 15 minutes being late. Y'all stayed a whole hour and a half waiting for the Scots, and then the Scots, y'all had the unmitigated gall and the nerve to show up a whole hour and 15 minutes late. Let's start there. Like, it wouldn't have been a scene, but at fine. Then they started going down the whole rabbit hole. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Courtney's still feeling away. about Marceau calling him Mr. Steele, and he had to remind him that his and her name is Beasley. Um, and then, he talked about how he felt the way about that. And then Marceau says, you could feel a way about that, but you don't feel a way about your wife calling me a bitch. And then Stormy basically stood on that. And then Stormy, you had a whole bunch of rough stuff with your Afro puff going on in your confessionals, child. When it came down between you and T. Listen, can I be real with y'all? Y'all don't have an issue with each other. It's stupid. Stormy, don't be running around here calling none of these men bitches, because if one of these men haul off and call you a bitch, they wouldn't be able to get away with that. They wouldn't. It would be a whole bunch of outrage and a whole bunch of uproar and so on and some such. So if that's the case, Stormy, then it's not okay for you to be running around out here calling this man a bitch, this grown ass man a bitch to his face like that. It just ain't cool. It ain't right. If somebody did that to Courtney, Stormy, you would not like that. I know you wouldn't, love, because I already seen how you is. You would be going off if somebody hauled off and called your husband a bitch to his face while you was there. You would not like that. All right. You was wrong. You was. All right. There were better things that you could have called him. Even if you felt that way, and that's fine if you feel that way. But even if you felt that way, you still should not have done that to that man's face like that. Like, you do owe him an apology for that, and you do need to mean your apology for that. Now, if you feel as though Letitia owes you an apology for that, for taking your situation, then you should owe Marceau an apology and mean your apology for calling him that. It wasn't cool. All right. Marceau, you was being an ass. You was. All right. You was wrong as hell for sitting over here trying to ask people for money the day of. It wasn't about the $100. I'm more than sure Stormy has $100. That wasn't her issue. Her issue was the fact of, we came into this not thinking that, it wasn't no fee, it wasn't none of this. We come in here to help the community, and that's what this was. But then we come here on the day of, and then you're springing a fee on it. That was the point. Marcel. And then y'all was looking real funny because you charged some people, but then you didn't charge the other people. And then you're not letting the people know where the money is going to. So, I mean, at the end of the day, hubby, and I love you to pieces. I love you to pieces. But you was wrong for that, and there was an apology that needed to be had for that. There was. Okay. Tisha, you was wrong as hell, but for letting that situation slip through for letting that mistake slip through you and allowing that situation to happen with Stormy's business situation and her return policy with her business on it and all of that being on your website. All right. You did owe an apology for that, Tisha. All right, because that happened because of you. That is your business. That is your website. You paid them people to do a job. You should have made it was your responsibility to make sure that they did the job that you paid them to do. And you did not. I mean, I'm just saying, it's accountability that can be going around between the both of y'all. So y'all sitting over here trying to play the game of who was more wrong is ridiculous to me. Like, y'all really could have had a real civil, decent conversation, and y'all could have let this shit go. But thank you, Lakeisha, for your cash app, love. 111. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you, babe. I mean, I don't know, y'all. That's how I feel. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. All right, maybe I'm seeing things a bit skewed, but I don't know. Stormy, Girl, look, did you see the website? Nah, girl, what happened? Child, look, I don't know how the situation happened, but it did. I guess the publishing people or my editor or the people that did the website, they copy and paste your situation and now it's all on the website. So if I apologize, friend. Like you might get some blowback or pushback or whatever the case may be, but I just want to let you know from me that this is what's going on. This is what's happening. My bad, sis. I ain't mean to bring. I ain't mean to let this happen. So and so and so. I mean, I again, maybe I'm wrong. Unpopular opinion podcast. To let Stormy tell it, they didn't talk. She said she tried to call her and she didn't answer the phone. That's what she said. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's how I feel. I mean, I just feel as though that's something I would do. So maybe that's why I feel like that. Like, girl, my bad. Like, I'm on the show. You probably got some DMs or some shit. My fault, girl. Like that. I mean, I don't know. Like, we was all raised different. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's all still stupid at this point. It's done for y'all to still hold on to all of these situations. It is like y'all really could have had a real decent conversation and y'all really could have let all that go. You could have. Like all of that could have just been water under the bridge and y'all could have played pool and lived to fight another day over some better. But y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. And I ended this a good time. 59 minutes and 35 seconds. I did that. But like I said, I'm over it. I'm over it. I really am. And child, it looked like Stormy over it too. Girl, Stormy all in her confessionals, rolling her ass, cussing them people out, honey. Child, look. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Stormy like me. All right. So I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like that's between her and Letitia. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I stay out of that. That's their situation. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like when her and Mel were friends, that's their business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Whatever. I don't put my money on nobody because I don't want to see them fight. I done told y'all it ain't that deep. So I damn sure don't want to see them fight over this situation. Ain't none of this that deep, y'all. I really hope it don't come to that because it ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. Like it really ain't. Ain't nobody got no time for all that. Like everybody keep their hands to themselves. We ain't gotta be all that. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all, child. I think Scotty finna go live. At 10:30, I think. I think he's going live at 10:30. And it's already about 10:19, about to be 10:20. So I am about to go on ahead and in this so that I could be up in the bushes messing around with Scotty and all of y'all to hear what he got to say about this episode. This episode was alright. It was alright. That's really all I got for it. It was alright. But y'all continue to get the discussion popping. Drop down in these comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Let me know whose side y'all on, who y'all agree with, who y'all don't agree with, who y'all see it for, who y'all don't see it for, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see y'all Monday morning for the Potomac Live at 11:15 a.m. All right, we're gonna start it off with that. So I see y'all then. Bye, y'all.